Welcome back to JLC TV, the show where we showcase the world's greatest distribution business, so stay tuned. It's Wednesday the 15th. I obviously have got our colleagues, Ricky, Jeffrey, and Barry coming over later, so that's going to be good. Yesterday, you guys know that I went to meet my mate, Gaz. He was actually on The Apprentice. He nearly won The Apprentice. Really cool guy, super successful business, and we learned a lot. Just sat around the pool with him yesterday talking. As far as business, we did a couple of grand in Europe yesterday, and we also had a very good day in UK. We did like 34 grand. So great results all over. And really what the plan is now is to continue on this brand haul. Really what I want to do is get everyone focused. And also if there's any OEMs watching this, you might be interested. What we're looking to do now, stage 2 for JLC TV, is we're potentially going to be looking for brands to collaborate in terms of brands who want to sell to customers who we're already selling to, because we're looking to expand our product offering. And given the fact that as of today we're at like 17,000 subscribers nearly, there's a lot of pull and a lot of eyes that are on this channel, so it's a good opportunity for a symbiotic relationship because of our customer bases, and they are so vast. Like, we have a huge customer base, but what we do at the moment really is sell mostly our own products. We obviously sell other stuff, but we want to make other products a bigger part of our business, and I actually think that's how we're going to go from where we are now to being astronomically bigger. It's been very exciting speaking to Owen about it this week, because once people start to see the strength of JLC, how quick our SLAs are, dependable our delivery is, how like ironclad our network and business is, I think that many more people will be getting behind us as a brand. So I genuinely view in a few years we'll be dealing with all the tier 1 brands and supplying everything. So that is the plan. And I also think that in time, when we do set up a satellite office in Dubai, I think that will also work symbiotically with all of the suppliers that we're going to generate over the next couple of years. Yeah, we keep building, we keep having big days like yesterday, and now we want to expand what we can sell as a business. So it's going to be a very exciting time for JLC. So really what we're doing is we're looking for a German speaker, first and foremost, need that person in fast, and we want to get brands. And I think like those two things, they're big steps to the business, or more brands, should I say. I got a meeting with David, our finance director, at my time 1, so yeah, his time 10. And yeah, we'll see how that goes. I got about another 4 days left here, and I'm looking forward to being actually back in the office next week. Plan is on the Tuesday, I will go into the UK for the morning, and then I'm going to fly out to Holland in the Tuesday afternoon or Tuesday evening, and then meet Owen and spend a week in Holland. And Beak will stay in the UK, so that everything is spread and all bases are covered. I think especially when you've had some time out of the office, one thing that like makes you at peace with everything is making sure that you got people on the ground at all places to make sure the wheels are spinning, you know. So yeah, right guys, I'll check in later, and yeah, hopefully we check in with some big results for the morning, and it's going to be a big day, I can tell. Guys, fun fact, Dubai Mall is the most visited attraction in the world. 110 million visitors globally. This is Obama's favorite place.
It is.
I saw it in a newspaper. Like, if a president of the United States could love this place, it's good enough for us. I think we've got 10 grand coming over with Joel. Jeffrey's meeting us at 8:30. We're going to meet him at the airport, and then take him from the airport to the hotel, chill out, maybe have a Nando's or something. And Nando's out here is lush. So many different things. It's like a proper sit-down thing. And this is weird. Nando's here, they come and bring you the bill at the end like a proper meal. It's like a proper restaurant. It's kind of posh. Sick.
Yesterday, I spoke with Luke about what occurs when the warehouse is slow on orders.
Yeah, when it's quiet, like in terms of the day-to-day, it gives us a really good opportunity to really work on our training plans for people and like identify where we can improve. So
now let's ask each of the crew what they're learning.
Wagwan, Maji.
What is your training protocols, or what is the thing you're learning?
I'm going to learn document. I do the Armalo side of it as well.
Oh, okay.
So I'm teaching Ben that, and then I'm going on document, and then going to learn that.
And that's going to help out.
It's going to help out. Like, we have short, like.
Who else uses DocuWare? What?
Jamie does it mostly. Yeah. So say if like he goes on lunch or
anything like that, you can still keep it going.
I can step in. So everyone could do everything.
So what is your training? What are you learning at the moment?
Well, at the moment, just now I learnt a bit about how to send stuff out to Armalo, and I've also turned the aisle up.
Oh, nice. It looks so much better than this aisle.
Well, I'm going to move on to that now.
Yeah. God, look at that man.
Any stock
any stock.
So,
Why
like,
couldn't you have done that before? What's like the new process? Is
Well,
it stuff that you've already done before?
There's a lot of stuff on the computer with the DHL, sending it out and all that, I didn't know. And then there's an Excel spread, which has all of the orders and whatnot you've got to fill in. So I learned a bit of that as well.
Who else does that job?
John.
So
And
John
Charlie can do it as well, but I think John's the main guy.
So you're going to be third in the roster.
Might be John, mate. I might be that good.
You might take over John?
Yeah.
Assistant manager, coming up.
Learner, mate.
You're going for assistant manager?
I'm going for the manager, mate. I'm going to be the top dog.
Taking Arlene's job.
Yeah.
What's the thing you're learning or training?
I'm doing labels at the minute.
You're learning labels?
Learning labels at the moment, yeah.
So who usually does labels?
Everyone really, apart
So-
from Luke.
So you're the only person that
Yeah,
doesn't
but-
do labels?
It's not really part of my job description. Well, yeah, but I'm learning on that.
You learn how to do labels.
Labels.
What's the thing you're learning?
I'm learning sort of stock control stuff that Arthur does,
Nice.
helping support him. Yeah.
Helping, yeah, I heard a bit about that.
Yeah.
And that's just, well, if Arthur's off or not even when Arthur's off.
No, it's his workload's getting so big
Yeah.
that he needs someone to help with him.
I do like I'm learning getting DocuWare as well at the moment.
Oh, cool.
That's the other one. So then that when it's quiet, I'll always find something
Just
to
it.
do, to be honest.
Yeah, you're probably the busiest
Yeah,
person in the
so
warehouse.
always- oh no, I wouldn't say.
Busiest person in the warehouse.
Everybody's
Definitely
busy.
busier than this person.
No, busiest.
Everybody's busy, but yeah, it's like I always have backlog of things that I'm wanting to get on. So if I find something I can achieve in a quick period of time.
Keep yourself busy.
Yeah, so just finding things.
I was talking to Luke, and Luke said when warehouse is slow and there's not a lot of orders being processed, that there's like training regimes and like learning for people. Does that include you? Do you?
That does include me, but not at the minute.
Nice. When something.
I get everyone else's in place first.
Yeah.
Then when they're all happy and it's all going on, then I look at myself.
Can John do everything you do? Is like, I assume John being assistant manager is like getting to the point where if you're on holiday or anything like that.
Yeah, he can. Some of the stuff is probably a bit more in depth that, you know, if you're just covering, it's not necessarily it'll be done then, but he is going to start looking at the more in-depth stuff as well. They love it, really.
What's your learning thing? What's the thing you're learning?
Oh, my thing I'm learning?
Yeah.
Oh, from Ollie?
Like when stuff
I'm
is slow,
learning-
what's your new process?
I'm learning how to do delivery notes, put all the orders behind them.
Who usually does that?
Arlene. I'm learning how to do the old stock orders.
Who usually does that?
Arlene.
Nice.
I'm learning everything Arlene does. Relax.
You're going for manager?
No.
Ben's going for manager, he just told me that.
Ben is?
Yeah, I got
Is
it
it?
I got it on camera.
You're going for assistant manager? I'm going for the manager, mate.
Yeah.
Once sacks it in, who knows? Should be super.
Free for all.
Just getting a bit.
Yeah.
Not, I know,
He's on holiday today.
Oh, that's true.
I'm not moaning. I'm not moaning.
No, he's
I said, he asked me a question and I
answered it.
Yeah, no, it wasn't bad.
Just getting a bit.
Look what caught a video earlier that we done. Look at this. That's what he's doing behind me.
Yeah, say whatever you want. Say whatever you want about it.
I go on holiday. Everyone. Yeah.
Do you still want a job when you come back?
Yeah, dude. Edit out. Let's go. Let's have a pint of custard.
Halfway through May.
Yeah.
We're on £273,370. Are you confident with what you're...
No, not anymore. Mine's at the top. 748 maybe?
748.
Oh my god, I remembered. 640 maybe?
No, you can't change it. It's asking you, are you confident? Rhiannon, you confident? You got 570k.
I'll be able to do that.
Benji, you confident with your 548?
What are we on at the moment?
273, halfway through.
Yeah, we got it.
Do you remember what your guess was?
Not a clue. Oh my god, what did I guess?
625k.
What are we on?
273.
Yeah, we'll do it.
We're gonna do it?
Yeah,
You
easy.
think the busy end of the month is gonna happen?
Easy, pal.
Easy, pal?
Easy, pal.
So we're gonna hit your 625.
Easy, pal.
Jack, you confident in what you're saying? 517.
What are we on now?
273.
Halfway. I mean, we're on track.
Halfway.
We're on track.
If anything, you've cut it a bit short.
Optimist.
Athena, are you confident with your guess?
What was that?
650.
What are we on?
273.
I mean,
Big
Yeah.
end. Big close.
yeah.
Big end of the month.
I mean, we're halfway. You never know what's around the corner.
Are you confident with your... Where are you on this?
No, I'm not.
Joel, yeah, 750.
I'm not at the moment.
What's on
No, 273 at the moment.
Ask me in a week and I might be.
Okay. Don't you have a big order that's
I've got one
possibly
that's
dropping?
I'm waiting on, but
Decent one.
just taking forever.
Taking forever. Yeah. Plus you're out of the office like a few days this
Yeah,
week. So
yeah. I get a strong run at the end of the month now.
big things. 750.
Big things. Big things.
750
750. 750 it is.
I look forward to seeing it. Confident with your 725k? Yeah.
Yeah, I am. Well, what are we on now?
273. So we've got 500k to go. Halfway through the month.
Yeah, I think I am.
Who do you think's gonna win? Knowing halfway through the month now.
Oh, maybe Rhiannon.
570? What? Benji's close as well. What? That's 22k difference.
So your handwriting, I can't read it. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Rhiannon. I'm gonna back Rhiannon with that.
570.
But that's if my own one doesn't come in.
734, 734k this month.
Things come to those who wait. These are just things. Things come to those who wait.
Just wait. Just be patient.
Just things.
Okay, so now that we know what people are really thinking, let's see what the math says. So on the 14th of May, we had £273,370.38p. That was 12 working days, and from that day to the end of the month, there are 13 working days left. So if we divide 273,370.39p by 12 for the 12 working days, we get £22,780.87p on average. £22,780.87p times the last 13 working days leaves us with £296,151.31p. If we add the current value of £273,370.39p to the average value that I calculated using the 13 working days left, £296,151.31p, we get a grand total of £569,521.70p. You may think that is the end of it, but there's actually a bit more that we probably need to do. On Friday, I'm giving that we probably see a 10% increase in orders just because people don't want to miss out over the weekend. And at the end of the month, I'm gonna say on average we get 20% increase. Same reason, people don't want to be waiting on the next month's rollover. So if we take the 10% increase on Fridays, there are 3 Fridays left in this month, and 10% of that £22,780.87p is £2,278. Times that by 3 for the 3 Fridays left, we get £6,834. And now we move to the end of the month, and I'm going to give it 2 working days. So I'm going to say the 30th and the 31st are going to have a 20% increase. So if we take the 20% from the £22,780.87p, we get £4,556. Times that by 2, because I'm doing the 30th and the 31st, we get £9,112. So if we add up what I calculated from the 13 working days left, the £569,521.70p, plus the 10% increase from the Fridays, £6,834, and the 20% increase for the end of the month, £9,112, we get a grand total of £585,467.70p. And looking at the leaderboard of what people wrote, in first place we would have Lex with 580,000, second place we would have Rhiannon with 570,000, and third place we would have Rick with 600,000. Even after doing all that math, I am willing to bite my own tongue just because this business is crazy. Some deals come through at some points which can just astronomically change the value and the end of the month. So I look forward to seeing the actual results, and I'll catch you again in 13 working days.
So I'm just meeting Owen for a drink now, and then we're going to go over to the airport. Not an alcohol drink, just a Diet Coke. Then going to go to the airport and meet Jeffrey, who's landing at 8:15, and then we'll come back here and go to Nando's. You know when you're away in a foreign country and like you meet someone from back home, like you've gone out at different times you met, it always feels weird, almost like Christmas or something, like it's alien, like we're already here and then someone we know is going to walk around the corner in Dubai and it's like, oh yeah, yo, what's going on? And so it's going to be cool to see Jeffrey. We've had a pretty decent day today in Europe. Like Laura had a deal for £4,000 earlier, and then they've had like little bits and bobs, probably on like £6,000 or £7,000 in sales, Europe, so that's decent. UK isn't as good as we'd hoped right now, but there's still time left in the day and there's actually a couple of ops that should come through. But overall, I mean, we're well up on last year. Life is good. It doesn't change the fact that I fight for every day, so the stress is always the same. And yeah, I was just speaking to Owen then, he thought we can't wish away this stress because this stress is what drives the business, so you have to deal with the ups and downs. You have a quiet hour, you think the month's going to go bad, and you have a good month, you think good hour, and the month's set, and it's like this emotional roller coaster. Like, don't let yourself get too gassed up on the jumps, and don't get too depressed on the downs, and in the end it'll level itself out. And yeah, we're likely to be about 25% up on last year, so sick. And in Europe, probably 400% up. I will see you next when Jeffrey is walking through the airport at DXB. Over and out.